Do you know that some of your everyday habits might actually be harming your child's brain? It might sound shocking, but the truth is, some of the things we do without thinking could be affecting our autistic child's development in ways you don't even realize. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to talk about 5 surprising habits that could be holding them back and what you can do about it. 1. Overstimulation from screen time. We live in a world full of screens. Phones, TVs, tablets, video games. For neurotypical kids, this constant exposure can be overwhelming, but for autistic children, it can be even worse. The bright lights, flashing images, and constant movement on the screen can be a major sensory overload. This overstimulation can make it harder for your child to process information, regulate their emotions, and even affect their sleep patterns. The more they're exposed, the more their brains can become exhausted, which leads to meltdowns or feelings of anxiety. So, how do we fix this? Start by reducing screen time, especially before bed. You'll be amazed at how much it helps with sleep and mood regulation. It's also important to create tech-free zones in your home, maybe the dining room or your child's bedroom, areas where screens just don't belong. Instead of screen time, try encouraging activities like reading, puzzles, or outdoor play. These activities help the brain process information more calmly. Take Sarah from Ohio, who shared how cutting down on her son's screen time made a huge difference. After just a few weeks, he became more talkative and less anxious. Instead of getting frustrated when it was time to put the tablet down, he started asking for books to be read to him. The meltdowns decreased, and so did the struggles at bedtime. 2. Ignoring sensory sensitivities. Every child experiences the world differently, but autistic children often have sensory sensitivities that most people don't understand. Some kids are hypersensitive, meaning they can't tolerate bright lights, loud noises, or certain textures. Others might be hyposensitive, seeking out intense sensory experiences like deep pressure or constant motion. Ignoring these sensitivities, either by exposing your child to things that overwhelm them or not providing enough of the sensory input they need, can cause emotional overload, which negatively impacts their brain development. Creating sensory-friendly spaces at home can make a huge difference. Dim the lights, reduce background noise, and add textures your child finds calming, whether that's soft blankets, weighted toys, or even a comfortable chair. Invest in noise-canceling headphones when you're out and about, and for kids who need more sensory input, consider things like a swing, a trampoline, or deep pressure activities, like squeezing a stress ball or using a weighted blanket. Take the Johnson family, who created a sensory-safe corner in their living room with soft lighting, a beanbag chair, and noise-canceling headphones. Their daughter Ella, who used to struggle with meltdowns every time they went out, now feels calmer in these moments. Ella's anxiety decreased significantly, and she even started enjoying family outings again. 3. Inconsistent routines. Autistic children thrive on a routine. A predictable environment helps them feel safe and secure. But when their daily schedule gets disrupted, whether it's a change in meal times, bedtimes, or activities, it can throw them into a state of stress. The uncertainty can make it harder for them to process what's happening around them and can even lead to behavioral issues. In fact, inconsistent routines can overwhelm their brain and make it more difficult for them to regulate their emotions. Make routines a priority. Stick to a regular schedule, especially around meals, bedtime, and school activities. If a change is coming up, prepare your child for it in advance. Visual schedules are fantastic tools for this. Kids can see what's coming next and feel more in control. Social stories are also helpful in guiding your child through new or unexpected events. The more consistent you can make their routine, the better they'll adapt. 4. Punitive discipline. Punitive discipline, like yelling, timeouts, or punishment for bad behavior, can actually do more harm than good, especially for autistic children. This type of discipline can create fear, confusion, and anxiety, leading to an increase in stress hormones like cortisol.
Over time, this heightened stress can affect brain function, making it even harder for your child to regulate their emotions and behavior. In some cases, it can even damage the bond between parent and child. Instead of using punitive methods, focus on positive reinforcement. Praise your child for good behavior, even small victories, and offer rewards that motivate them. Use clear, calm communication to help them understand what you expect. When your child is upset, guide them through calm-down techniques like deep breathing or using a fidget tool. One family shared that when they switched to positive reinforcement with their daughter Mia, her behavior improved drastically. Instead of punishment, they started praising her when she used words to express frustration. Over time, Mia felt more understood and confident, and the meltdowns decreased. And 5, not prioritizing self-regulation skills. Self-regulation is key to emotional and mental health. Without self-regulation skills, autistic children may struggle to cope with overwhelming emotions or stressful situations. This can result in emotional outbursts, shutdowns, or difficulty in social situations. If self-regulation isn't taught and practiced, it can affect their brain development, making it even harder for them to manage their emotions in the future. Teaching self-regulation skills can truly change the game. Start with simple strategies like deep breathing, using fidget tools, or mindfulness exercises. Regular practice is key. Help your child learn how to calm themselves down before they get too upset. By giving them the tools to regulate their emotions, you're helping them build a stronger foundation for the future. I really want to hear from you, so let's make this a conversation. Have you noticed any of these habits affecting your child? Or maybe you've been doing some of these without even realizing it. How did it show up in their behavior? Have you tried any of these tips in your own home yet? Or do you plan on giving them a shot? Drop a comment below and let us know what's worked for you or what you might try. Every child is unique, and we can all learn from each other's experiences. Plus, your feedback might just help another parent out there who's facing the same challenges. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. That helps us out so much and lets me know I'm providing content that's useful to you. And if you want more tips, real-life stories, and practical advice like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it means you'll be the first to know when new videos drop. Trust me, there's plenty more coming your way. Also, if you know someone who could really benefit from this, maybe a fellow parent or caregiver, feel free to share the video with them. The more we can support each other, the better. We're all in this together. So, to wrap things up, we've covered a lot today. Here's a quick recap of the 5 habits you should be mindful of to avoid unknowingly damaging your child's brain development. 1. Overstimulation from screen time. Reducing screen exposure, especially before bed, can make a huge difference in your child's mood, behavior, and sleep. 2. Ignoring sensory sensitivities. Creating sensory-friendly spaces and being aware of your child's sensory needs can reduce anxiety and meltdowns. 3. Inconsistent routines. Keeping a steady, predictable routine helps your child feel secure and can prevent stress or frustration. 4. Punitive discipline. Shifting away from punishment and focusing on positive reinforcement can strengthen your relationship with your child and improve their behavior. And 5. Neglecting self-regulation skills. Teaching your child how to self-regulate through techniques like deep breathing or using fidget tools can empower them to manage their emotions and cope better with stress. If you found these tips helpful and want even more strategies, I've got you covered. For example, if sensory overload is something your child struggles with, you'll definitely want to check out our video on creating a sensory-friendly home environment. It's full of practical tips on making your home a more calming space for your child. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos just like this, filled with practical advice and tips for parenting neurodiverse children. I post new content every week, and I don't want you to miss out. Plus, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and it means more parents like you can get the support they need. Also, if you're interested in even more strategies for supporting your child, be sure to check out the other videos in this series. If you're struggling with managing meltdowns or helping your child communicate better, I've got videos for those too.
Everything I share is designed to give you real, actionable advice that you can apply right away. Thank you again for watching. You're doing incredible work as a parent. And remember, you're not alone. We're all here to support you every step of the way. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and keep up the amazing work.